one is a little travel brochure that I've compiled about a little city where I used to come from called Geelong, and it's called Posterior Tours Proprietary Limited, the Geelong Experience, and it's an important message for all the discerning travellers. Dear overvalued customer, let me take this opportunity to invite you to become one of the many dissatisfied and disappointed tourists who have embarked on the Geelong Experience. Are you tired of fun-filled, sun-drenched destinations? Then join many visitors who have vowed and declared never to return again. We offer a range of holiday packages conducted in and around the Geelong region, which is the gateway to the anus of Australia. Geelong is a holiday respite with absolutely nothing to offer whatsoever. A smoggy satellite city with an extreme lack of spectacular views which will bore the shit out of you. Geelong's hospitality leaves much to desire, and the local inhabitants are nothing but a bunch of whinging, lobotomised pissheads. Geelong offers very little in the way of bargain shopping, and most stores are closed with for lease signs up. The weather is pathetic all year round, with the exception of a few scorching days in summer, where your sunburn and heat stroke will keep you cosy and warm when the weather turns back to freezing again the next day. The nightlife and entertainment of the region just cannot compare. We haven't figured out to what yet. Visit a variety of nightclubs and venues where you can get accosted, bashed, have your girlfriend raped, or at the very least, be prepared to put up with sleazy, drunken wogs. Another popular destination is the Terminus Hotel, where you can enjoy many beautiful sights and sounds. Naked, immoral women doing things, and ugly, drunken slobs with their tongues on the floor. Take time out to sample Geelong's unique cuisine. KFC, McDonald's, and the local fish and chip shop, just to name a few. A major event is to commence on the 33rd of November at a highly popular family destination, Eastern Beach, otherwise known affectionately as Wog's Paradise. Priding itself on the aromatic and decorative seaweed, crusty beaches and murky waters, this venue will host a free concert on the foreshore with reasonable admission, $499.99 for families, $399.99 for singles, and $299.99 for pensioners. And please note, expectant mothers and unborn children are classed as separate and they must pay separately. All children are to be kept on a leash at all times. All free concert admission fees will not be used for the restoration and continual beautifying of the promenade and surrounding area, but will be discreetly shared amongst the organisers and beneficiaries and will be immediately pocketed. We look forward to your next visit to Geelong, even if you don't. If you require any further information, please hesitate to bother us because there won't be anyone in the office. That's why we've purposely neglected to display our office address and phone number on this brochure. All staff have decided to take a sickie and spend the rest of their lives on the dole bumming it down the beach, or at the local pub getting pissed. Yours with the utmost sincerity, You'll Get Ripped Off, the Director of Posterior Tours Travel Proprietary Limited. Enjoy. A Ballad of Pain of the Murray. Sweet song of the Murray, a ballad of pain, tormented voice trembles in harmonized vein. She's taken for granted, she's largely ignored, but a scenic backdrop for those photos adored. She cries in the night time, so lonely she weeps, abused and neglected, afraid now to sleep. For man, he has raped her and no one will listen. What will it take till we realise she's missing? Once beautiful, now she reflects in despair. once a purposeful entity heading somewhere, her diminutive power encaptured in rhyme, but her presence no longer existing in time. All creatures by daytime and nighttime they mourn, as the sun slowly signals a glorious dawn. But be not deceived, for deception's a curse. If you care to look deeper, you'll realize the worst. She needs to be nurtured and cared for and loved, one of many great gifts from the heavens above. Whilst in her presence, be humbled by choice and listen to our Murray River's sad voice. As the Murray River mourns. You care not of my beauty, you care nothing of my heart. You'd rather reap the benefits and tear my world apart. You irrigate your properties, you bleed my life force dry. You'd rather lose the lot than see your precious cattle die. You pitch your tents by campfires, you steal more than timbered fuel. Do you appreciate all aspects of my offerings, you fools? You won't look to the future, you just see what's here and now. A tunnel-viewed perspective, profits, crops and bloody cows. You speak of wildlife precious with your empty promised words. You lie, professing to protect the eucalypts, the birds. You fished out all my bounties, you've eroded all my banks. You expect all creatures, great and small, to give their thanks. I won't survive much longer, you push poison through my veins. The salinity is choking me, and I thirst for quenching rain. I am the mighty border, but you've reduced me to a trickle. Your pillaging audacity to call Mother Nature fickle. You'll never be satisfied. You'll never claim my soul, even if my destiny's a dried-up waterhole. I am the mighty border, and I have been for countless years. Will future generations gaze at pictures through their tears? So as you warm by campfires, 'neath the star-filled moonlit skies, remember me, for when I'm gone, you'll suffer your demise.
Crazy mother, crazy with a double C. You ain't locked up, but you ain't free. Nothing what it's seen to be. Feels like living in a sitcom family. People we on real TV. They want you, me, sanity. You gotta take it like a water. No, you do it your way. Shit. But if you carry on and act the same, all the handkerchiefs and running around your brain, one day you will go insane. Who you think you're gonna blame? Tripping in a mix of science fiction, ready to commit some self-inflation. Made by them, whose creation? Played by the world or there was a PlayStation. If you're crazy, clap your hands.